this video I want to show you how to set up your Microsoft Word and Excel so that when you start it, it starts on the page that you want. So if you're starting Word, it starts on a page rather than the backstage view. So let's have a look at this. Let's open up Word, for example. So let's one click this. Word opens and you can see that it opens on this particular screen. Then what you would have to do is click blank document if you want a blank document, or all your recents would show down here. But if you want to go straight to that blank document rather than clicking this, so that you go to this view, then we've just got a nice simple setting to change. So let's go to File, come down to Options. That opens up the Word Options dialog box, and then on the General option here, if you come down to the bottom, you can see where it says Show the Start Screen when the application starts. If you take that tick out, then it goes straight to your Word document. So let's click OK, close Word down, and now let's open up Word. And you'll see it goes straight there. Now this is the same for the other applications. So if we go and open PowerPoint, for example, you can see that it goes to this view. But if we come down to Options, on the General option, go down to the bottom, and then just here it says Show the Start Screen when the application starts. Take the tick out, click OK. Let's close PowerPoint down and start PowerPoint again, and there it is, it goes straight to your first blank slide. Now there is another setting that I like to change when I first install this onto a PC, and that one is if you go to Save As. So I'm going to use the shortcut here for Save As, which is F12. It's a nice little shortcut. It always goes to this PC Documents. Well, it might not be the place that I want it to go to, so I often change this when I'm working on projects so it goes to a particular folder. So let's have a look. I want this to go to my Google Drive. So again, come over to File and down to Options, come down to the Save option, and then down here you can see where it says Default Local File Location, and there it is, the Users and Documents drive. Well, if you click Browse, that allows you to browse to the folder that you would like it to save to, and I want this to save to my Google Drive, so there's Google Drive there. Click OK, and that's put that file path in there. At the same time, while I'm doing this, what I want to do is put a tick up here. See where it says Don't show the backstage view when opening or saving files with keyboard shortcuts. Let me show you what that does before we put a tick in there. So let's just click OK. So if I press F12, now you can see that that's gone straight to Save As and into my Google Drive because I've changed that location. But let's say I want to open a file, so Control O for open. That takes me to this view again, which I don't really want. So let's go back to File and Options, and then down to Save, and put a tick where it says Don't show the backstage view when opening or saving files with keyboard shortcuts. So you put a tick in there, click OK. Now Control O for open takes you straight to your open dialog box, and that saves you 2 or 3 clicks. And you can see it's opened in my Google Drive, this drive that I'd set. Now that's easy with Word, but in PowerPoint it's slightly different, and the same with Excel, it's slightly different. I'll show you in PowerPoint. So when we open up PowerPoint, you can see we've already changed that, so it opens up to your first blank slide. But again, if I hold Control down and do O for open, it takes you to this PC Documents, and I really want it to go to my Google Drive. So again, if we go to File and Options, here's the PowerPoint options, and if we come down to save, what you'll see here is the default local file location, but there's no browse button, which is really frustrating. So what you need to do first, let's cancel that, is go to your folder structure. Let's open up File Explorer. So this is File Explorer. I can minimize everything else so you can see that. And if I now come down to Google Drive, it's always best to go and click up here, and then that gives you the file path. So you've got, in my case, C:\users David and Google Drive. Just hold Control down and press C to copy that. Now we can close that down, bring PowerPoint back up, go to File and Options, and then down to Save, and all you do is highlight where it says default local file location and paste your new location in. I've got a tick where it says don't show backstage view when opening, and we've already changed the other option in general, so we haven't got a tick down here in show the start screen. Click OK. Now if I press F12 for save as, you can see it goes straight to my Google Drive, and let's cancel that. If I hold Control down and press O for open, again that goes straight to my Google Drive. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, please give me the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos.